Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us. 726 right here at Mountain Home Market. You're giving me the
I'm back, Dan.
I see that you're back. Thanks for showing up. Now, last week you were in Las Vegas. Is that right?
Las Vegas. Thanks for filling in for me, by the way.
Yeah, I did an excellent job.
Yes,
I think.
I'm back
Got
here.
Lots of comments from 2 or 3 of the folks out there in the technical booth.
Yeah, I heard one when I got here. It's like, thank goodness you're back.
Well, you carry the show, and everyone knows that.
Well, I know that. Yes, you've told me that. Not really. I'm just teasing. But I'm back now, so you can leave.
Good. I like your tangerine top. Yeah,
yes.
like that color.
Thank you.
I like that color.
Thank you.
I said that earlier, but I like that color.
Thank you, Dan. What do you want?
Nothing. I just want to get through this without any kind of...
Hey, I have a question.
Okay.
So now that I'm on here with you
Officially.
until further notice.
Until the show's canceled, which will be 30 days from now.
Okay, so when are we going to the new name, the new title?
The new title of what?
Of the show.
This show?
726 Karen with Dan.
I'm assuming you want me in smaller font?
726 Karen with Dan.
Okay, you could leave me out and just,
okay.
You know. That's the way it usually goes.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
You can. I'm good at being I'm a good whipping post.
You are. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So you had fun in Las Vegas?
Yes. Las Vegas is a lot different than Mountain Home. Have you been?
I have been to Las Vegas several times. Yeah. I went back in in the early 80s, and that's when before they started building past the Tropicana. There was nothing past the Tropicana.
Oh, wow. You need to go back.
And it was almost a ghost town. I mean, there's things going on, but down past that strip, it's pretty busy now. Yeah.
It's busy, and there are some unusual goings on just on the street.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. People are just odd. There was this man. Can I tell you about a story?
Sure, go ahead.
We were walking down the street in the evening, and there were families around, so it wasn't late in the evening, it was like dinner time evening. And there was this man on the street dressed up like a woman. Yeah. And he wasn't like...
You don't think it was just an ugly woman?
No, this was definitely a man, but he had a wig on and some short shorts.
How did you know he was really a man?
Because when we got around, we came up from behind him, and I was trying to figure it out because I wasn't sure. But we got around on the other side, and he had a beard, you know.
Oh, okay.
But he had a wig on and some short shorts and this, like
was
a bikini top.
Was he entertaining the people, or?
I think maybe not on purpose, but he was. He was. I mean, it's just funny things. People just go out there. Yeah. Looking like, I mean, it's odd.
It's
different. I shouldn't say odd. It's different. No, it is odd.
It's acceptable to do that.
Yes.
I think you'd be arrested if you did that here. Maybe.
Well, that's what I told my husband. I said, if he was in Mountain Home, he wouldn't be dressed like that out on the street. And what was so funny, he was teasing us like we were out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably said, "Are you guys from the Ozarks?"
Yeah, kind of.
So I just what little I know of your husband, I'm sure that he didn't have a lot to say about it.
He had some things to say about it.
Did he really?
Yeah. Well, he was just like, I said, "Is that a man?" When we were walking, I said, "Is that a man?" He said, yeah." That was about what he said. And
so us guys know what a man looks like, I guess.
Yeah. And then when the guy was teasing us, and I couldn't even understand a lot of what the guy was saying, but I looked at Pat and I said, "I think he's making fun of us." Which, Pat said, "I don't know, just keep walking. Don't say anything, don't turn around."
That's the best way, yeah.
Anyway, it was fun.
I think a lot of people just let things go there. Because you don't question things. You just, it's at Las Vegas. That's their slogan, right? What happens in Las Vegas stays in Las Vegas. So.
And we're not real big party. We're not party animals. Yeah. I know you find that hard to believe.
I'm sure.
We're not, big. We're not drinkers, and we're not real big gamblers. But it's just there's a lot to do there. It's fun.
It is.
We enjoy going.
Did you go to the Coca-Cola store?
Yes.
Did you?
Yes, that was actually where
you
the
hit
man
everything
was
then if you went there. You've seen
everything. We were staying at the MGM Grand, which is like right there by the Coca-Cola store. But yes, we rode the elevator up into the Coke bottle.
Yeah,
and it was about 115 in Las Vegas.
Degrees.
Yes, hot.
Interesting.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time.
We had a great time.
Glad you're back.
And I just want to point out too that I saw the segment where you and Deb Smith talked about me.
Yeah,
While I was
yes,
gone.
yes. And Deb Smith is the director of one of the directors at the Twin Lakes Playhouse.
And you know what I thought about that?
What'd you think about that?
Well, I thought
A plus.
A plus. I thought that is the sign. I'm talking about myself. You know, I'm the self-proclaimed diva of Twin Lakes Playhouse. That is a sign of a true diva. I upstaged you, and I wasn't even here.
Well, I thought that.
You
I
did.
thought that.
It was
I thought
really
that.
nice, though.
Yeah. Anyway, you can archive that. We'll save a copy and put it on a gold disc for you.
Oh, would you do that?
We'll do that. I got an announcement here I need to make.
Okay.
I was handed this, didn't have time to pre-read it, but they're calling for 60 volunteers by the Christian Clothing Exchange, and it's a convoy of hope will be serving the Twin Lakes area in 2013. And the Christian Clothing Exchange applied to Soul Mission for 500 pair of new sneakers that can be given out to kids in the community. The Christian Clothing Exchange facility is inadequate to accommodate an event of this scale, so the First Christian Church, the primary donor, is going to rent utilities for the ministry and offer the use of the church during that time. And the dates that are needed are July 26th, and they're going to have training in the evening for about an hour at 7 p.m. And then the 27th of July, they're going to be giving shoes to the kids from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. And the public, let's see what I didn't see what that says. What's that word? Oh, public can come
Public,
in
yes.
10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So that's when they can get their
Yes.
shoes. Okay, you can call June Mullins at 870-321-0948. And you can get more information about that.
So they need volunteers.
Yes.
It's the bottom line.
Calling for 60 volunteers to help give out those shoes.
All right.
All righty?
All right.
And we've got a great lineup of guests coming up on the show today. And if you'd like to start off,
It's what I live for, but I'm going to read it off of this.
got some extras up there that are
okay,
on the
I
list
want to
too.
know
So
this. Tiffany Watkins and Baby? Is that what that says?
that's what that
and
says.
Baby.
That was just a little side joke for her, but
Oh. Hello. And David McBee. They're going to talk about the RBS golf tournament. Woohoo! David was on another time when I was guest hosting.
Oh, was
and
that
now
right?
that I'm sure he's back now because he heard that I'm permanent.
I'm sure of that.
And then Heather Powell and Eden Shue, Twin Lakes Literary Council.
Mm-hmm.
What are they going to talk about?
I don't know. We'll have to ask them when they get
All
up
right,
here.
let's do that. Sandra Artos and Melody Ward.
From CASA.
CASA, another
got-
golf tournament.
This is golf season.
It is, but it is hot outside, but that's okay. I guess that's when you play golf, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Well, they'll be spending a lot of time in the clubhouse where it's air conditioned, I'm sure.
I want to drive the little golf carts. And then we have Marianne Sherman. Oh, she's got the pet
She
of
does.
the week. And it is Rascal. Is that right? Rascal. So,
Okay.
can't wait to talk to her. And then Enoch, oh, he's been here before and I've been here too.
Mr. Pepin.
Mr. Pepin, Enoch Pepin from LC Salmons to talk about Park Pride.
Park Pride. That's
Go
it?
Park.
Go. Okay.
Park Pride.
All right, let's take our first break, and when we come back, we'll be talking with Tiffany Watkins and David McBee about their golf tournament, sponsored by Arvis. Stay with us.